Hey guys, Tony here. So I did want to do a quick video before the weekend starts, and right after the stock market closes. Bitcoin, I think I'm definitely a little bit more biased towards the bullish side. But I told you guys before, definitely in another week or two, we are going to be testing heavy if we're actually going to take a massive dump to the downside, which I think can possibly happen at around 30 to 60% correction for Bitcoin. But what, short term, I do think that we can possibly go back a little bit higher. On the daily, it does look like we might possibly rally to the upside a couple of thousands of dollars. So last time we were in a similar area, we went from 44K to upwards of 50K. So I can definitely see one last huge push of another $6,000 from here, all the way up to like 52K, which is what I said before. So I still think if we do close on the bull side on the daily, I think that Bitcoin can still definitely see 52K maybe this weekend. But again, just right now, we would need to see Bitcoin break that 48,721 level. As of right now, Bitcoin is starting to lose a little bit of bullish momentum in the last 8 hours or so. Ever since 9 o'clock in the morning, Bitcoin has been losing a little bit of bullish momentum. You guys can see right here on the candle for 9 in the morning, we started losing that bullish momentum to the upside, and the movements went from being from 47,000 to 48,000 roughly, and the movement was only about 100, 200 bucks, and it's getting small. The candles are getting smaller and smaller. So the worrisome part right now is that we can possibly, as soon as that 4 hour goes down, maybe we can crash from 48 around those levels down. Maybe we can hit go down another 2,000 bucks. But I do think the daily, is going to close on the weak bear side, which means that I can maybe see a 52K Bitcoin by Sunday or Monday. That's kind of what I think I can forecast right now. That's more than likely. That's the more probable price that I can possibly see. But again, I still think we're headed to this region somewhere between 50K and 55K before we actually see a weak close on the bear side, and where we can possibly go down 30 to 60%. So it just being mindful of what can happen. I'm not saying it will, but be mindful of what can. So on the daily, I definitely think that within the next 3.5 hours, if we close on this weak bear for the daily, I do think we're headed to the upward side, and it looks like and we would break 48,721, and I think that we're going to 50K maybe Sunday, Monday morning. But again, the 4 hour is definitely looking like it's gonna turn bearish pretty soon, and it's been reacting pretty bearish to the downside. So again, on the 4 hour, would not be surprised if we do not break 48,719. So this previous resistance, come back down to this level and then push up, or we could possibly just break to the upside. But I don't think we're going down to 45K, 44, 45K. I think the push down wasn't as big on the momentum as I thought it was going to be. But we just gotta wait to see how it plays out. As of right now, I do think that we are headed back to 50K, just because the momentum is bullish and we're about to close bullish on the daily. So just keep an eye out. The real important date would actually be at the end of August. So next week, when we actually start seeing the weekly getting closer and closer to close a bearish week. So I don't really care about price right now. I care about price when that week on BTC closes bearish. That's what we need to look forward on right now. That's the only thing that should be important. As of right now, I can definitely expect us to go anywhere between 52K to 46K and just kind of bounce around these levels. But the most important thing to think about right now is what's going to happen when that weekly, and it will close bearish. What's going to happen when it closes bearish? we have to. That's the very important part, because we could definitely see a 30 to 60% correction. But short term, I am a little bit more bearish. I mean, sorry, I am a little bit more bullish. All indication shows that if that daily chart closes bullish, we are gonna surpass that 48,721 resistance. Probably head to like 50K sometime around Sunday, Monday-ish. At least that's what I'm forecasting, or that's what I think can happen. So I'll see you guys later. I'll make another video later today, tomorrow, talking about crypto in general again. But for the most part, Bitcoin is still leading. So it really doesn't matter any other TA on any other crypto. It's just, if Bitcoin goes up, everything else goes up. That's really like the end all be all. I'll see you guys later. Bye.